Need to fix that. All right. So we're gonna move on over to Jacques. Jacques, what's going on, buddy boy? Guys.
What's good? What's good? Can you hear me?
I saved the best for last, even though, you know, it's Mr. Excitement. But anyway, I saved the best for last, guys. Jacques Morris, Mr. Atlanta's own shirt and tie guy in the building. Jacques, let them know what's been going on. I see Facebook posts of these figures happening. Let them know what's going on, B.
All right, cool. Can you hear me pretty good?
Yes, sir.
All right, very well. So just to introduce myself again, everyone, my name is Jacques Morris, and I live here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I go by the shirt and tie because the bottom line is when I'm doing business, I feel comfortable in my shirt and in my tie. And one thing I want everybody to appreciate that's actually watching this Hangout this evening is that all of the individuals on here are different. However, each and every one of us have something in common, and that is that we're experiencing success on a number of different levels in our business and in our lives here with DS Domination. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about myself, my business, my team, and then I'm going to let Mr. Excitement wrap everything up here this evening with the special surprise that we have for everybody. So make sure that you stay on to the end of this Hangout. So I've been in the home-based business industry for the better part of 20 years. And anybody that's been around this industry, you've seen the highs, the lows, the ups, and the downs. Long story short, I was previously a truck driver here in Atlanta. I actually left that job in April of 2011 and decided to come online. Well, in 2.5 years of being online, I tried and failed at everything. I mean, I made thousands, spent thousands, got scammed out of thousands, and basically I was looking for a life raft. I'm just going to be honest. But what happens to a lot of us, sometimes we're so focused and preoccupied on what we're doing that we don't see the blessing that's right there in front of us. And so some of my business partners, they were actually telling me about DS Domination, and I got to be honest and tell you, I didn't want to drop ship. I didn't want to do anything with eBay. I didn't want to do the quote-unquote copy and paste thing, but ultimately I had to humble myself and say, well, at least let me give it a shot. I mean, it's $20. Well, better yet, it's not even $20. It's $19.95. So I paid the money and did what a lot of people do, which is nothing, absolutely nothing, because, again, I was preoccupied. So fast forward, December the 4th, I go into the back office. I start reading about it. And the first thing I tell myself is I can market this because, again, I had been online for 2.5 years doing internet marketing. So my first month, I referred DS Domination to 101 people, and that 101 turned into maybe like 150, 160. I made over $5,000 my very first 27 days, actually. And, again, that was on the affiliate side because I was kind of intimidated by the copy and paste and the drop ship. So at that point, I knew that I had found the company not only for myself, but more importantly for others, because now they could go out and experience success without having to be a marketer like me, not doing videos or doing any other thing that they didn't want to do aside from make money online. So what has happened over the past few months? Well, had the opportunity to meet Mr. Excitement and many of the other individuals on the panel out in Las Vegas, and I was actually able to fly my wife out there this year to Vegas, all because of the money I've been making here with DS Domination. Most recently, and this was actually last Friday, I made a deposit into my bank. Now, I'm going to give an income disclaimer. Your results may vary. My results vary, and I never imagined what happened was actually going to happen until it happened. So last Friday, I go into the bank with $15,911.92 worth of checks from DS Domination. I stand in line. I go up to the teller. She starts adding everything up, and she's like, "Well, hold on a minute." I'm like, "What's the problem?" And she's like, "Hey, we got to get a manager over here because you're over the limit." Now, most of us know that when you're over the limit, that means you got to pay an additional fee or something like that. Well, they just simply had to get an authorization because the deposit was over $15,000. Now, I don't know about anybody else that's looking at this Hangout, but I've never deposited that type of income into my bank account at one time. Maybe over the course of 6 months or sometimes even over a year, but in one deposit. And again, that was last Friday. Then I went back to the bank today and deposited a few more $100. So, you know, I got a few smiles and just a little bit of respect in the bank now. Now, it's not all about the money, because money just simply gives all of us options and choices in our lives. Something I want to share with you is last year in July, I actually injured my back. And it's a pretty serious injury, and I've been needing an MRI. I've had to have like 3 chiropractors try to work on my back with no success. So a couple weeks ago, I called the doctors to find out how much an MRI costs. They told me $3,600. I said, well, what about insurance? They said, well, it's still going to cost you $1,100. But you know what? With my Ds Domination income, it's not a problem. I'm not even sweating it. I'm not even worried about it. Now, granted, I didn't want to give them that money, but at the same time, I figure I have to get this issue resolved because it's going to keep getting worse. And another thing that I want to share with you is, instead of making minimal payments on my credit cards, I recently paid a credit card off. It was about $750, but I've already outlined a schedule to eliminate all of my debts by January 2015. So again, what does money give you? It gives you options, it gives you choices, and it gives you freedom, ladies and gentlemen. You have the opportunity to set yourself free, and you can do it on the copy and paste side of the business. You can do it on the affiliate side of the business. But if you're smart, again, if you're really, really, really intellectual, you will do it on both sides of the business. That's something that I personally had to learn the hard way. But now I'm working on the eBay side of the business. I'm selling everything: swimming pools, charcoal, well, not charcoal grills, but barbecue grills. My team members are selling urns, you know, the things that they put dead people's ashes in, like any and everything that you can think of, it sells on eBay. And the thing that really has me excited is I'm not the only one that's experiencing success. My team members' success, I have individuals on my team that have left their corporate jobs after being with us here in DS Domination for only 4 months. That blows me away. I smile, I rejoice, because when you can give, it's a lot better than receiving. And when you hear the testimonials of your team members, and even all the other team members that are here on the Unit of Prosperity, you know that you're in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right company. And the only thing I can say, ladies and gentlemen, is join us, come and have some fun with us, and I promise you, the water is lukewarm, so we're not going to freeze you out. I'm Jacques Morris, Atlanta Zone, shirt and tie guy. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Carry Mr. Excitement. I'm going to turn it back over to you, baby.
Man, let me tell you guys, we running a little bit late, man, but you know that's how I